We have a package. Hey guys, welcome back in this new video. Today I'll be reviewing one pearl of the past, let's say. It's really a pearl of the past. This one is the Samsung Galaxy S4 Black Edition. Well, what's actually different from the normal model? I don't have the normal S4 right here, but I can surely tell you there is a lot different in this. First thing is the box. The original Samsung Galaxy S4's box, I'll put it aside here, is well different than this one ever is, because this one is fully black instead of just being all with a wooden texture. And yeah, it is way different. Yeah, it's far more professional, isn't it? So today we're going to review this phone and we're actually going to see one really big important thing. If it can game. Yeah, I'm talking about emulation. We'll see that later because I've already installed a RetroArch for emulation, which is really good. So yeah, we'll see that later. Okay, so we're gonna unbox this now. Let's go. Let's raise the lid and there it is. This one, I bought it for 30 euros and yes, obviously it's a bit scuffed. It's got a bunch of scuffs. Let me show you. Yeah, it's got a bunch of scuffs all over it, but yeah, it's looking pretty much fine. It's still a nice rare edition, we would say. Yeah, in Italy no one bought it, and yeah, this one was a big deal to buy, obviously. For 30 euros, a rare phone like this one obviously should have been bought by me. So, okay, how different is it from the normal black color? The normal black color of the S4 was different, well, actually way different than this one, is because, well, first of all, this one has a full leather back cover. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a fully leather texture. Let me get it closer to the camera. There it is, that's actual leather. And then yeah, on the front we have a completely black bezel to the screen. As you can see, it's fully black. It's not grayish like the one on the normal black S4. And here we have a different paint for the color on the side of the phone, which is this really stylish gray. So yeah, that's what's different from the original black S4. Yeah, there's a ton of things to this phone. It's not only different from the outside, it's also different from the inside. Let me show you. So yeah, this one is the 4G version with the Snapdragon 400, the top of the line version of the S4, basically, yeah, top notch. Since this one costed 699 euros in Italy, whereas everywhere else in Europe it costed 599 euros. So yeah, actually, yeah, before we continue, let's put the phone aside and see what else is in the box, because there are things in the box. Okay, so if we lift up here, we have the manuals, the original manuals. As you can see, it is for the GT i9-505, which is the code name for this. So yeah, that's basically all that's in the box. We have a micro USB cable I'm never gonna use because it's not the official one, and these ear tips, which I'm never gonna use either. So that's all in the box right here, as you can see. Put everything back to where it was, and let's actually get to turning on this smartphone. Okay, so I said one thing about the software, okay? That it's different. But how different is it from the original one? Well, you'll see right now, just from the boot sound. Hear this. That's what I was talking about. That's how you know this one has the Black Edition firmware. Just from the startup, it's a different startup sound. It's only got a different startup sound because these don't have a shutdown sound like older Samsung phones did. But yeah, this one has this startup sound, obviously. So this is the S4, obviously. Here it is in all its glory. Second thing you can notice when it started, you can see that the wallpaper is different. The original S4 wallpaper was this, but the Black Edition has these really cool wallpapers. They were really professional, even for the time. Okay, so let's unlock it, and as you can see, we have, well, another custom wallpaper, this wooden texture. Let me actually show them to you right now. Okay, so the original wallpapers are these. So there's this, 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 and then there's the animated wallpapers, which are obviously all the same as the original one. The bubbles, these are all Android stock things. Okay, so that's the wallpapers right here. Yeah, this is full TouchWiz on Android 5.0.1. As you can probably deduce, yeah, this is a really old Samsung TouchWiz. It's a really nice software. I don't mind it. Android 5 is still kind of usable, as you can see by the apps I installed. These all work, by the way. And yeah, okay. I think even before starting to check out the phone itself, let's go on to device info hardware so we can see the specs on this. So right here we have the GT i9 505 on the Android 5.1. SoC is the Samsung JF, which is Qualcomm processor. It is the Snapdragon 400. We have all the specs right here, and our GPU is actually the Adreno 320. They're old specifications. I know it's pretty old, but yeah. We have a 1920 by 1080p screen, which is actually better than the one on the S5. I've actually tested them both, and yeah, this one has a much better screen in my opinion, from my eye. And then we have 2 gigabytes of RAM and 16 gigabytes of storage, which is pretty good, as you can see. And we have a 64 gigabyte SD card because why not? We have a 12.8 megapixel back camera and a 2.1 megapixel front camera. We'll see both the cameras and actually the great camera functions that the camera app has. They were marketed with this phone, so yeah, definitely it's good. Then we have the battery, which is 2,600 milliamp hours, and it's discharging as we speak. Let's check out screen test, and let's do a multi-touch test. As you can see, this one has 10-point multi-touch, if I can show you. See, that's 10-point multi-touch. Really nice. And yeah, that's the LCD test if you care. See how this is an OLED panel? It's really good. One of the best OLED panels I have. And the screen is in perfect condition, obviously. Okay, so now I think we will check out the ringtones, because this one has custom ringtones. Oh god, this settings page is awful. Look at the settings on here. They're all divided in sections. That's just bad. Without a search bar. So it's literally impossible to find anything on here. Let's hear the ringtones, which are, these ones. They're the ones with the underscore on them. One thing I want to test out is air gestures. We will test them out right now. We can just go into movements and controls, air gestures, And here we are. We can showcase them, so yeah, let's showcase them. We put the device on a flat surface and we pass our hand on the screen, we can do this. We can show the time and battery. That's really cool, isn't it? And we can even modify here to show notifications, missed calls, and unread messages, which is really cool, not gonna lie. Okay, so we have Air Browse, which is this. You can pass from a photo to another in Photos, for example. Look at this.
Wow, 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 wow.
Air Move, we can move apps on the home screen with this. If we keep this pressed, for example, we can move our hand and change the page to actually make this, as you can see, change the page. And we can place our app, and that's it. Or Air Call Accept. If we're receiving a call, as you can see, we can just move our hand repeatedly to the right or to the left to answer or hang up the call, as you can see. But yeah, now let's check out the camera because it has some really nice functions. So if we open up the camera right here, okay, we go into our mode, we can do a ton of things actually. So as you can see, before the iPhone 17 could come out, you could take pictures with a double camera. You can just take a picture with both the front and rear camera. Crazy, right? And this actually works with both your front camera and rear camera shot. How cool is that? Yeah, as you can see, I can just scroll through photos like this. It feels so freaking futuristic, am I right? Now, why don't we check out some gaming? For that, I have just the perfect rival, and that would be the earlier mentioned Galaxy S5. We've got both the older generation and the newer generation. Little fun fact, no one bought this only because of one reason. Both of the phones were actually released in the same year. The S4 Black Edition came out months later than the original S4. It came out in the first weeks or first month of 2014. The S5 came out just a month later. Yeah, or just a few months later. So yeah, anyone bought this because it was old, they were all waiting for this, and yeah, then who bought the S5 bought the S5, and that's it. Yeah, kind of crazy thing. Also because they basically just costed the same amount of money, so there was no reason to buy an old phone instead of a new one, right? But yeah, this one was a limited edition for collectors, I guess. As we can see, yeah, we have both RetroArch installed on here, and yeah, don't ask why this looks like One UI. It's a custom ROM, if you hadn't noticed yet. I think we can start with normal Super Mario Bros. I think they both can handle this. Okay, we got Super Mario Bros working. So yeah, let's actually play this. It's gonna be extremely hard to play on two phones at the same time, but let's try. Well, what was I expecting? Does work on both. I can turn on the audio on this one. Sorry if I just fried your ears. Works. Why shouldn't it? We don't know how bad controls are on here.
It's me, Mario.
That does not sound nice. I can't see the screen. Ooh. Oh, that's even worse. What about DS games? Ooh, that does not sound nice. At least it's running. Oh, buddy, that's bad. Try to get into gameplay at least. Final verdict is, they both suck at emulation over the SNES. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't actually think these two phones would have been so bad at emulation, but they actually are. Wow, good thing, right? So I think we can just see each other in another video. This was the Samsung Galaxy S4 Black Edition. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe if you actually liked the video, and if you want to see more reviews like this, like if you enjoyed, and comment if you like this Samsung Galaxy S4. Goodbye.